and gentlemen, EFC 47, live from Carnival City in Johannesburg, South Africa. This is the main event of the evening.
At EFC 47, the reigning EFC featherweight champion DannyHenry went in to defend his title against the undefeated Igeu Kabesa. Many labeled Henry the favorite in this fight, yet Kabesa proved them all wrong.
It's DannyHenry, the champion, taking on the challenger, smiling Igeu Kabesa.
But you also have to wonder conditioning. Big body kick by DannyHenry.
Yeah, here we go.
Kabesa looks for the takedown. Great takedown defense by Henry, but Kabesa will drag him down to the deck. Now this is going to be interesting. Can he scramble? Can he improve his position? This is DannyHenry now. Kabesa inside control.
Crowd, of course, roaring
Big
for
body kick by
Kabesa.
DannyHenry, but Kabesa's going to use that to set up a takedown.
Amazing.
He's going to try and drag Henry to the bottom here.
Kabesa, an absolute prodigy. This
Absolutely.
is
You saw that as DannyHenry tried to defend, tried to get a better position. Kabesa, and this is a spot he loves. He's landing some big shots on DannyHenry, yeah. Might be a bit overzealous to try and grab the back.
DannyHenry,
DannyHenry's in big trouble. Kabesa throwing him around at the point in time.
He can only take so many. He's going to have to move.
The referee is right on him. Kabesa has the control. He's got the body.
Everyone was surprised at how easily Kabesa handled Henry. He out-wrestled him from the start, and you could actually see the frustration on Henry's face. He clearly had no plan B. Kabesa's undefeated streak would live on.
Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and the new EFC featherweight champion of the world, Igeu Kabesa.
I tried to wrestle a wrestler. I came out and I didn't give his wrestling the credibility it probably deserved.
He lost to me because he's not good enough. That's the main fact.
I still believe I'm the best in the division. I'm the most well-rounded. I can finish anywhere. I can finish standing. I can finish on the ground. I can take it to decision if needs be. I'm the most well-rounded fighter in the EFC.
He won the belt, he never defended it. He's not a champion. It's just another guy that won a belt, you know. I'm a champion, I've been a champion. I was from a gym that made champions, so like, it's just what it is, you know. He's no champion to me, and he's just lying to himself.
Disappointed by his shock loss, Henry went back to Scotland with a lot to think about. However, a few months later, he would return to the hexagon with a fire in his eyes and only one thing on his mind: to make an example of his opponent.
That is DannyHenry, straight out of Scotland, taking on the BB gun, Baron Nienaber. Gotta wonder what's going through the head of Baron Nienaber as Danny had so much success there with the ground game and with the wrestling game in round number one. Like you said, it appears that he's not looking for that shot.
Oh, Baron Nienaber's gone down. It looks like a referee calls
and that's it. He busts the rib, and he goes down. DannyHenry, is he gonna be a TKO?
Yeah, it looks like it, or a verbal submission for that matter.
And there it is at the big spinning kick, DannyHenry. He just mouthed to me that he is the expletive champion. Definitely made a good case.
Henry came back with a bang. He went up against a very tough Baron Nienaber and dominated from start to finish. That loss to Kabesa clearly lit a fire under Henry. And even in his next fight with Wade Groff, he came out with a point to prove.
Set up some combinations as Wade Groff.
DannyHenry just controls the range so well. Oh, Wade Groff is in trouble. He's in
right
big trouble.
Here we
Wade
go.
Groff is out.
Go
Wade
for
Groff
the finish, and it's over. DannyHenry evens the score, and the UK is back on the board. DannyHenry is back in title contention. Wow, great finish.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And just like that, DannyHenry rings the bell.
You never talk about his power, but there you go. There's that boxing pedigree. Finally, we really see it come to life, and that quick, he had him on his back.
Declaring the winner by TKO due to strikes, DannyHenry.
But while Henry was cleaning up the division, Igeu Kabesa shifted his focus to the next challenge, the wrestling champion and knockout specialist, Hanru Botha.
A lot of people thought that Henry Botha would be Kabesa's toughest challenge yet, what with Botha's incredible wrestling and vicious knockout power. But once again, he proved everyone wrong and made short work of the Polokwane native.
But I love the aggression. This is what folks want to see.
Absolutely, and the laser focus from Botha and Kabesa for the takedown.
Oh, look at the scramble. He's got underneath that neck. But Botha pushing through.
Wow, what a scramble. Goodness me.
Two top-level wrestlers going at it here. That's what you're going to see. Can he put him on the ground?
Wow, wrestling match, bring it on.
I love it.
He's got the guillotine. He's got the guillotine. He might have the sense.
He's going to tap him. He's going to tap him. Igeu Kabesa in the scramble. Oh, my goodness, Smiley. What a win. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Smiley with his first title defense. Oh, goodness.
Hanru is absolutely gutted.
He has to be.
Stuck his neck out for a second too long.
No, I didn't expect the fight to go that way. It was kind of hard. But it was just one of those things, you know, when you're better than someone, it shows, you know, it shows the level.
And still, the EFC featherweight champion of the world, Igeu Kabesa.
A successful defense for Kabesa and proof that he truly is one of the best in the business. He set out to return to the Hexagon sooner than expected. This time, however, facing his former teammate, Boyd Allen.
Igeu Kabesa versus Boyd Allen was the dream fight. Many consider Boyd to be the best in the division, and with the tasty side story of them being former teammates, it just added to the drama. But unfortunately, that fight was not meant to be, as Allen injured his wrist in training camp and had to withdraw from the fight.
Well, I'm very disappointed in the fact that he hurt himself and the fact that he's not going to get to fight with me. But at the same time, I think it's actually a good thing because now I got a better opponent, someone that I really wanted to face for a long time again, yeah.
With Allen out injured, DannyHenry immediately took the opportunity to rise to the occasion.
I deserved a fight well before Allen. I deserved the title fight before even Henry got it. Henry got it by knocking out some guy that's been knocked out 2 or 3 times on the bounce now. I should have been in there before Henry, never mind Boyd Allen. So it's almost like karma that he's pulled out and I've got the shot, I've got the fight that I deserve.
Well, I'm very excited. I actually want to fight this guy so bad. It's how can I put it? The smack talk he's been putting on it's actually gotten to me now, and I have to put this guy in place for good. Yeah.
I'm going to fight much smarter. I'm not going to play him at his own game. I'm not going to chase the wrestling. I'm not going to chase him. I'm going to pick my shots, and I'm going to take home the belt this time. I'm going to finish him.
Well, it's going to be different because he's going to go down the first round. I can tell you that, because first time I fought him, I had to make sure that I'm winning. This time it's just to make sure that I'm taking him out of this whole fighting scene. He might just end his career.
There's definite niggle between these two. Kabesa feels that Henry has been mouthing off on social media and wants to teach him a lesson, whereas Henry still firmly believes he's the best, and he will prove that against Kabesa, the only man to have beaten him in the EFC. Either way, this fight's going to be a classic.
You're not just fighting anybody here. I'm a champion, I've been a champion. When we get in there, trust me, you'll know my name.
Kabesa can expect a completely different fighter. This is a completely different fight under completely different circumstances, and the outcome will be completely different too.
2 of the organization's best are set to clash in an epic rematch inside the Hexagon as the reigning undefeated champion, DRC's Igeu Kabesa, takes on the former champion, Scotland's DannyHenry.
Yeah, this fight's gonna just make things easier in my life, you know, so getting in there, taking him out first round like I did in the last fight. I mean, this time it's gonna be very easy from the first time because I know what he's about and all that, so yeah.
I think that statement is nonsense. I've been in there with him, I felt his power, I felt his wrestling. He's not got the power to hurt me, and he's certainly not got the submissions to sub me. So there's no danger he's getting me out of there in 25 minutes.
Igeu Kabesa has proven time and time again that he is the real deal, and very few would bet against him in this fight. But DannyHenry is hungry and determined to get what he feels is his title back, and nobody is going to stop him.
Kabesa is coming off a successful title defense at EFC 56 as he took down fellow wrestler Henry Botha. undefeated inside the hexagon, Kabesa will be confident of keeping his dominant streak alive and remaining the featherweight champion.
I'm not underestimating or anything, but I definitely think it would be. Because the first time I fought him, I only beat him with one move that had 5 sequences. So like now it's just gonna be that and but more aggression. And then after that, I don't think he'll be able to fight again, I'm just saying.
After losing his title to Kabesa a year ago, DannyHenry has been more fired up than ever. He dispatched the division's top contenders, Barend Nienaber at EFC 51 and Wade Groff at EFC 53. The Scottish danger man is adamant that he is the best in the EFC and wants nothing more than to prove this.
He's not going to be the same fighter he was last year. He's been kicked out of his gym, arguably the best gym in Africa, and I have no idea where he's been training for the last year, but I've been continually getting better, so that's why I'll be the EFC champion again.
Both these athletes are incredibly talented and extremely confident in their own abilities, so it's going to be interesting to see who buckles under the pressure. This is going to be an absolute cracker of a fight.
Will Kabesa's reign as undefeated champion continue, or will Henry finally claim back what he feels is rightly his? It's Igeu Kabesa versus DannyHenry for the EFC featherweight title.
I don't think he's very comfortable on the feet at all. He doesn't react like a trained fighter, he reacts out of fear, and that's what sort of kept him out of trouble the first time.
Well, someone's gonna get knocked out, which is gonna be him, because it's already in the books. I mean, the Lord already wrote it down, so it's guaranteed.
Two bitter rivals. The ultimate confrontation for the EFC featherweight title, EFC 57. The undefeated Igeu Kabesa will put his title on the line against the former featherweight champion, Scotland's DannyHenry. Plus, EFC 57 sees two heavyweight title contenders collide as the Bulawayo bomber, Elvis Moyo, will unleash his fury against the raw power and aggression of Mike Vermeulen. Two bitter rivals will collide as Kabesa takes on Henry for the featherweight title. And it's giant versus giant as Moyo clashes with Vermeulen in the heavyweight division. EFC 57, Saturday, 4 March, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.